Hola, mi nombre es BaronJ. No hablo español. Lechuga. Mi pantalones es en fuego para tu madre con queso. Escucha mi corazón. Yeah, I should probably just stick to Japanese. Every once in a while, I remember a series that I've watched that I've somehow pushed to the back of my memory. Not to say that it wasn't traumatic in some way, I just watch a lot of stuff. One of these semi-epiphanies was a series that's known as K, or referred to as K Project. So if somebody says, hey, what you watching? You say, K. K Project is an ambitious creature. It's flashy in the right areas and poignant in delivery, yet remains relatively unseen in most anime listings as far as I can tell. So K is a bit of a mishmash story about a guy named Yashiro, who's a pretty cool guy at his school that's located on an island that's an outcropping of a city. In this city, there is high gang activity, where each group is represented by a color in the rainbow. What is this? San Francisco? Was that incredibly offensive? Pretty sure that was incredibly offensive. Play the music. Do the thing where I spin the screen. Yeah, I'm sorry. Members of the gangs exhibit powers and abilities of an unknown origin and are centered around their leaders, referred to as kings. Yashiro has his life turned around when a video surfaces that showcases the murder of a high-level member of society that shockingly appears to be carried out by none other than Yashiro himself. Oh shit, son. Here is something you can't understand. How you just killed a man. Actually, yeah, I would be very confused too. Now, in general, K tends to just hit the mark with its delivery and execution. Just enough to keep you interested. At times, I kind of felt myself getting a little bit bored, but that was immediately remedied by the time I had realized it. The animation and art style is great, and it's stylized in a really eye-catching way, despite the slightly generic feeling that it might give you at first glance. Multiple times this series gave me what I like to refer to as plot whiplash. The points of delivery tend to cut very quickly, and it gives you this feeling of, oh, I'm looking over here. All right, cool. Oh, no, now I'm looking over here. Okay. Nah, my neck, my back, my pussy and my crack. But the series does tie all of its loose ends together by the end. Now, here's the interesting bit, and this is a bit more opinionated than what I'm used to portraying. I usually watch the series I'm reviewing in tandem while noting what footage that I need. I sit down and write while I'm watching an episode. I figured that was probably a given. I'm not just writing down what I think I can remember, like, Edward Elric is a wizard, and his brother is a robot, and they do magic at Hogwarts? Is this Professor McGonagall? Are you Dumbledore? I think he's Dumbledore. But one of the subconscious things that I do is note why I would watch this show again. Rewatchability is a thing I don't bring up often, mainly because it doesn't really cater to the quote-unquote mainstream anime audience. I try to keep my critique accessible yet somewhat in-depth. In watching K again, I realized that I can't think of a reason why I personally would watch it again. I'm not saying it's a bad show, that's me saying that K didn't leave an outstanding impact on me. Hell, I forgot I watched it in the first place. But at the same time, I'm not saying you shouldn't watch it. If that makes sense to you, take that into consideration. Here is the end of the video. Here is the subscribe button. Here is the Facebook. This is where I would usually quip about some random thing that I was talking about during the series. I will now tell you to leave me comments based on what you think you want me to watch, or things you want me to say in a funny voice. Thanks guys, bye-bye.